In today's video, we're gonna push the limits of our RC cockpit. All right guys, welcome back to Flite Test. As you can see, we got ourselves some new cameras, and that's thanks to our good friends at Insta360. Not only did they send us some cool new cameras, but they're also the sponsor of this video.
Now, if you guys remember last week, we made a crazy FPV cockpit out of common everyday materials, my favorite part being a milk crate. And we got to fly and get proof of concept and had a lot of fun, but we promised you guys that we would come back and push the limits to really see what we could do.
I'd say what, Josh? You have the most experience. You flew the Simple Cub, you had a blast. So why don't you fly the plane this time, see how comfortable you can get with this FPV cockpit, see if it's better than worse than flying with a real transmitter. And I think I want to chase you with a mini quad. We haven't flown together and I can't even remember the last time we flew together.
This time we're really going to prep an airplane that really fits these grounds well so we can push the limits, but also I get to fly with my best friend.
Yep, so we got some airplanes and some quads to get ready. Let's get to it. All right guys, so while Josh is out there rummaging through our aircraft fleet to find the perfect one, I came in here and I snuck our little care package from Insta360. I was super stoked to check out their newest products. If Insta360 sounds familiar, it's because we've worked with them in the past and they make some awesome camera equipment. You guys might remember our watermelon drop. I also did a really cool project where I made a 360 camera plane where you could look anywhere from the plane's perspective and you couldn't see the plane. And then dating way back to our first Insta360 cam, we took my monkey Coco and we put him in Andrus's ultralight and sent him up to the blue yonder. So this is their newest, this is the Insta360 1R. Now if you think that this just looks like a really cool action camera, you're actually wrong, because it's not just a cool action camera, it's also a 360 camera. Basically, you have this little brick here. This is the kind of brains of the camera, and with this brick you can connect any kind of accessory that you want. So right now on here I have the action camera lens, but say you're done capturing your action camera shots and you need some 360 shots, well guess what? You don't need a whole nother camera. You basically just pop the action wide angle lens off, you pop on the 360 camera, and boom, you got a 360 camera. But not only just that, you also have a whole slew of different accessories to give you all kinds of flexibility when it comes to capturing in creative ways. You can use this battery backup, which is going to obviously give you more battery, but also it kind of gives you a more traditional 360 camera form factor that you might be used to. So you can pop this on a selfie stick. So Insta360 has kind of really been innovating quite a bit in the space, and I love seeing them coming into the action camera space. But for Josh's specifically, I think this 360 setup with the battery bank on the bottom, I think this could be really, really cool. Josh is going to be flying from the FPV camera, so he's going to be flying straight out the front of the nose. But I think if we put this on his plane, it's going to allow you guys to kind of look anywhere, so you're not going to miss any of the action. So speaking of Josh, let's go check up and see how the plane's coming. All right, dude, what do we got going on here?
I'm getting ready to Stratosurfer here. Now this is one of our favorite trainers here, and there's a reason for that. It's because it actually kind of grows with you. One of our partners, Ready Made RC, specifically designed this to be a great beginner, but also to have all the kind of accessories and abilities to upgrade. And what I'll be doing today is fixing them for FPV or first person view. That's going to give me the ability to see out of the cockpit. And for this case, I really don't care if I see the rest of the plane. I just want an unobstructed view that's really easy for me to line up with shots. And the cool thing about this is here's your canopy. This actually is magnetically attached, so all I need to do is put my FPV gear here and I can run my wires down and I have my camera all ready to go. We actually have this one equipped with our little Aura board or Aura 5 board, so we can actually put this in things like launch assist mode, and you don't have to worry, you just launch it as best you can. It'll catch it, it'll put it at a certain climb angle, but it'll also do things like level assist and help you level out. So when we teach people to fly at Edgewater, this is definitely one of the ones that we use a lot of times to get people their first great experience.
So Josh is going to get busy setting up the FPV first person view, so he's going to be able to see out the front on a forward facing camera. So when he's sitting in our DIY cockpit, he's going to feel like he is in the cockpit of this RC plane. But for you guys watching, I wanted to record the experience in a very unique way. So for this one, we're using that Insta360 1R with the 360 attachment. You can put any kind of lens on here that you want. And so what I'm thinking is like if we figure out a way to like put it like right here, it's going to be an all-in-one. It captures everything. So it's a nose cam, it's a wing cam, it's a tail cam, it's everything. So anything that goes on, we're gonna capture it. So if I'm flying right here with my quad right off your tail, we're gonna be able to film that and get it really, really good. I think it's gonna be really awesome and I'm looking forward to it. All right, man, so I'm getting my quad ready here. What we're gonna be using today is our Versacopter Racer. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with these little guys, you've probably seen videos of them online, but this is basically a high performance mini race quad. And not only only is it a really high performance quadcopter, but it also has that same FPV first person view technology on it. This thing is extremely fast, and not only can it go fast, but you can fly it in any direction. It just doesn't care. So I'm gonna be able to orbit and kind of film him from all different directions, which is gonna be a ton of fun. This Insta360 1R, it actually has an attachment, but this one is unique because it has a 1-inch sensor, and to top it all off, it also has a Leica lens. Now, for those of you guys that aren't familiar with Leica is basically just like the cream of the crop when it comes to camera lenses. This should be a really, really cool setup. I'm super curious to see how this footage from this 1-inch sensor looks. So I think Josh's plane is about ready, so we only got one thing left to do. Let's go fly. All right, so the guys are out at the field getting the FPV cockpit set up, and we are ready to fly. But before we head out, I wanted to ask you guys to consider subscribing. A lot of you guys probably know we're doing projects like this all the time, and it wouldn't be possible without all of our subscribers. So to our current subscribers, thank you very much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so. Andres, you subscribe?
I subscribe, dude.
Thanks, dude. It's because of people like Andres that we're here today doing this flight, and it's gonna be an epic adventure, so let's go do it.
You ready, big guy?
All right, man. This is it.
Got a little wind. Here, you chase me. We got a big honking streamer on there, Stefan.
McStreamersons right here.
I need to throw throws, man. I need you to launch me, not too high or slow. I need it to be right into the wind, okay?
The old 20 degree up.
20 degree up, straight into the wind, nice and level, okay?
All right,
All right,
straight
buddy,
into
good
the
luck.
wind,
All right.
level.
You ready?
Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Let's drop the streamer. Ready?
Oh, that's amazing!
Dude, this streamer is massive.
Is the streamer massive?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a big streamer, my friend.
I can feel it.
I'm gonna have to shorten that.
I can totally feel it. I'm gonna evade you, man.
How's the plane feeling?
It feels amazing. Even with this wind, it's incredible how well it's performing. Down on the deck.
Coming down low.
Woo!
Coming in hot. Sick. Yes. Dude, that looks so cool with a 9,000 foot streamer on the back.
All right, Alex, you ready to help me shorten this up, buddy?
I'm right off your right wingtip here.
All right.
I'm just kind of enjoying watching the big streamer. I don't want to cut it yet.
Just like we're friends.
It looks awesome.
I cannot believe how much power it takes to fly with that streamer on.
What do you have right now?
I'm like 3/4, full throttle.
Oh, it got you.
You got me?
How's it feel now?
A little better. I'm guessing you took about half.
More than
We're
that.
talking probably
Most of it.
5, 6.
You have about.
I feel more nimble on the pitch. Let's see if I can do a roll. Ready? 3, 2, 1, roll.
Ah, yes! That's the slowest roll of all time.
Dude, that was great, man.
Should be
That was
beginner.
hilarious.
Dude, yeah.
Down on the deck, Alex.
All right, I'm right off your tail here.
Oh, I feel like I'm in a real airplane
That's a
just coming around.
yeah, that's a nice speed.
You guys were hand in hand right there. That was awesome. The old diver.
Sharp corner here. Gotta make sure to stay with the wind nicely.
Coming down the pipe.
Nice.
Right down the pipe in your cockpit.
Woohoo! Let's go.
Wow, look at you guys, dude. You guys are dancing in the air right now.
Love it.
Sick, dude. That was sick.
Dude, it feels good to be back on the quad sticks. It's been a while.
Yeah, you not
There,
showing
your
us.
streamer's completely gone now.
Oh, yeah.
Took away my streamer?
Oh, you got maybe what, 2 feet maybe?
All right, I'm gonna go evasive now then. I got my maneuverability back.
See you later. Thanks for playing, Al. Woo! Get him, Al.
What do you got in store for me now, Josh? Show me,
All right, I'm gonna
show me the
take-
nooks and crannies of
Of
Edgewater.
Edgewater? All right, here's some good crannies.
You, Eddie. Hashtag.
I love this. I feel like I'm doing things that I would never do in an airplane just because I'd probably kill myself.
Right?
Oh, there's my
Oh, yeah. Feeling it.
ears. A little to the left.
Oh, yes.
Down. You on me, bud?
Oh, I'm right on you.
Yeah, he's there.
Go over our bonfire. There's our fence.
Oh, what you
Okay.
got?
That was more your streamer.
You get more streamer.
You got more streamer?
Man, that.
I was just told there was no more streamer.
There's a little bit there.
I'm flying a little aggressive, man. I'm sorry. It's so great to fly with you again.
2 butts back in action.
2 buds.
Best good friends that every day did have.
How's that? I just feel the need for speed right now. I'm sorry. Oh, this has to become a sport. I mean, it's so much more difficult than typical FPV, but it's so much more rewarding.
All right, so Josh, we're headed right towards the headquarters right now. What do you say we go down there and do a little river run?
River run it is, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, how about we go around the Willow? I love going around the Willow.
All right, I'm right there with you.
Alrighty.
Be the best river run that you've ever experienced. Keep her down low. I feel like we were just the approach is too high. It's hard to get down there.
All right, here's low for you.
Oh man.
Here she goes. Oh yeah. River run. Do do do.
What is this? River run, June 2020. Woo! Wires.
I split the gap between the wires.
Oh my
I didn't mean to do that.
I understand that there are wires. I thought you guys were gonna smash right into them.
Let's gain some altitude. Let's go up to the blue yonder for a little bit. Bring it back over here in the open field a little bit. Let's just go up to the heavens. Whenever you're ready, man, if you just want to cut it, put her into a dive and just glide it back down to earth.
All right, let's see here.
Oh, he's coming in hot. He's coming in
If I
hot.
get this, I want a cookie.
Oh, you get a cookie. Lower. Yeah. Watch out for the wire!
That was so cool!
Oh my
I forgot to fly after I got under there. I was like, yay!
Oh my God! You kidding me, Josh?
That was awesome!
That was
crazy,
great,
man.
dude.
Oh man, I'm in Sketchyville. Hold on.
Yeah, get out of here, man. This is
Here's my favorite hole. Ow! Hello!
You just popped out there. Watch out for the pavilion!
Woo! All right, that's the end of my battery, guys.
Come,
Let's
come,
go ahead and
come
set up
see
for
me,
a
Josh.
nice, appropriate landing.
Come land near me.
Come. We got just enough here.
I'll catch you.
Oh, I love this area. All right. I'm so happy, guys.
Awesome, dude.
I'm just gonna come around. I want to shoot this pattern in a real airplane now. We got to get a high performance
Sounds
airplane.
sketchy.
Hey, you got a kit box, right? Oh, what was that?
hello, I touched you.
Yes!
Dude,
Let's go, bro!
awesome! Woo! It's in one piece!
That's what
It's in one piece! I thought for sure putting the Stratosurfer with all those sketchy cameras flying and knowing how you instigate and constantly push it more and more and more that something bad is gonna happen. But we still have an airplane and 360 cameras and
Yeah, everything's in one piece, luckily. So if you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so. We got a FPV cockpit, fully functional, 2 for 2. It's actually working.
Yes.
So if you guys have any ideas of what you want to see, also, we plan on further developing this thing, right?
We're not gonna stop here. Our next step is we've definitely proven that you can fly these things just like a real airplane. Now we gotta make it look like a real airplane. So I think what I'm gonna be doing now is I'm gonna be building an actual cockpit that people can climb in. So when you're sitting in here, you're not in a office chair and a milk crate, but you're actually in a full-blown cockpit. I have a little bit more dreams on that. Make sure you subscribe because this episode's gonna be epic. And eventually, I want the thing moving with the airplane.
Dude, can't wait.
Really fun.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
See you next time.